Well, hello there ladies and gentlemen, you're back with Deck, and today we're playing some more Astroneer. So, in our last episode, we went and destroyed Desalo. No, we didn't destroy it. We went and got it sorted. Desalo is now complete. We're down to the last two planets, Calidor being one of them, which, as you can see, we're currently landed on. And we're just going to set the good old tractor up here. Trusty tractor. It's got us all the way around every planet so far. And you are already powered. I'm still on Desalo. I'm an idiot. Well, that's a good start to the episode. I'm going to have to make another packer up. Let's put everything back on the ship. I thought this looked a little bit familiar, and I know that we've not got any of the things activated on Calidor. Oh dear. It's fine, it's fine. And I literally just watched the last bit of my other episode back to see what I'd done. How well are we doing for hydrazine? Well, we are absolutely loaded. Let's go. So, bye Desalo. It's been nice being here. I looked around for my path going down and couldn't see anything, so I thought, yeah, let's just start the episode off. Stupid me. Stupid me. Never mind. It doesn't matter. It's not exactly wasted mountains of time, has it? I'd like to think one of these is a moon, but both of these last two planets are actual planets. So, yeah, there is going to be 6 gates. Can we see our doodah? No, we can't. We have already set up on this planet, I believe. Although, really? Did we even need to be setting up on the planets? Yeah, because I want to get back to the rocket. Let's just keep flying around. Again. So wish you could get like a little bit of a list saying where you'd got bases on the planet so you could just click and land. But it's not really an issue, is it? You just get to admire the pretty planet. And this is a very, very pretty planet. And yes, yeah, yesterday's episode was the first time we've even landed on this planet. I'm fairly sure we've landed on the other one at least. So, yeah, we've got all the achievements we're going to get from landing on planets. Keep spam clicking. Come on, I got you. I got you. So we're going to do the same as last time. We're just going to go north all the way around the planet. Then when we get back to base, we'll go west, come back, go east, come back. Yeah? That's the battle plan. F to exit. And let's unpack you again. Oh, missed it. What is it doing? It's alive, I tell you. Alive. Can I grab my seat? Instantly. Ammonium. Whoa, steady on there. Ammonium. Exactly where we land. You can go there, you can go there. I can get in, and we can start doing what we do. No, we need to go up a little bit more than that. Just park you there, I'll get out and we can flatten all this off. I didn't bring my canister, did I? I think I realised that last episode as well. Are we that bothered about a canister at this point? Oh, missed it. I don't think we are. How do I... There we go. I've only done like so many planets of these and I still can't get it right. I want to try and get on the top. Go. Missed it. No, I can't get up. Never mind. Parkour aside. That is our first gate open. Which direction are we going? So north is basically up past the rocket. So I think we're going to drive over this and then start going up that way. And let's see what gate number we're at. Number 2. Not that I'm remembering all these. Generally, though, we've been getting it good and landing at number 1. Yeah, this way's about north, so let's go. And we want to be doing the same as we've been doing. I'd like to dig a little bit of a groove into the planet so we can see our roads easily. Down just a touch. Not too much, though. I don't want giant crater roads everywhere. And yeah, we're... on our way to getting this planet sorted. Now, we do kind of need to build some soil up. because I've got about one full canister's worth. In fact, is my canister stuck to one of those? It may be. I don't know. I actually can't remember what I did with it. Although if we're going straight through mountains, this is going to be quite good for the soil. Just bring it down a bit because we're not quite level. There we go. That's more level. Don't even have to hold right click anymore. Yeah, it's going to be a fairly long trip around the planet. I'm looking to get this planet all done in one day today. Because we've been messing about a little bit, I think. A few things have come up and caused us slight problems. Is that another one of those antenna thingamajigs that we keep finding? It is. But yeah, we've been messing about a little bit. There's no reason why we can't get one planet done in one episode. I wish this could go a little bit faster, but I do want the roads being dug. So if we do ever come back and decide to do anything on the planets, which I'm not sure about yet, I'd like this the road system set up just so we know where we're going and, you know, what's happening and all that fun and jazz. I like the cactuses on this planet, or the cacti even. Cactuses. I'm fairly sure cactuses isn't an actual word. Yeah, it's going to take a little bit of time to get around this planet. I've got no mortgages and bills to talk about today. My internet, surprisingly, has been fine for the last couple of days. There is the first tractor beam in the background. Forgot what I've been calling them then. We don't even need to get any graphite, because we've already got enough to pack up off of this planet and leave. Don't get in my way, please. I said please. And I know we're not going on a perfectly straight road this time. I'm just weaving it around a little bit. But if we generally head straight towards one of these when we see it, then the road we straighten off from at this one should generally be dead straight towards the next one. If that makes any sense. The words were a little bit jargoned there. Never mind. We'll say, it's a pretty planet. It's not the prettiest of planets. I preferred Glacier. Again, still not sure if I'm saying that right, but who cares? You know where I mean. Yeah, that was probably the prettiest planet. I mean, obviously, Silver was the easiest to get along with, but I did get lost more often than not. Shame I didn't build my road system up on there. My roam system? Yes, shame I didn't make my own civilization. Now, we're going to dig straight through the mountain to this. Can I get it about right with the platform's height first time? Find out next time. No. Way overshot that. Let's just back it up. I think this is going to be... Oh, that's loads better. So we'll just turn that off for a minute. While it's powering up, I am going to get rid of that horrible line that we've got. Oh. Short by, like, millimeters. There we go. Wow. How about if I do it the other way? Is that easier for me? Yeah, we'll just get rid of that, because that looks dead weird. It doesn't work the other way. Fine, cable. Be like that. What are you guys? Now, are you aggressive? No, these are research ones. Just out of curiosity. 44? Not even worth looking at. Oop. Let me back up, because I want to get back to where it's oxygen rich, thanks to our tractor. And you know what? I think we're just going to go through and unlock things that we've not got unlocked yet. So I'm assuming there's some form of achievement for unlocking everything. I know it's done. Wow, we got through them points quickly, didn't we? Oh, no, get out the tractor. But now that we know we can use Astronium for 1,000 research, I could always set a massive research farm up and just go and farm Astronium. 1,000 per 25 minutes. I know it's a little bit on the slow side, but it's better than nothing. I didn't really want you to be going up there, but anyhow, we've already done what we needed to do at this platform, and this is where we want to be going. I could just drive around Artrox for a bit, honestly, and open some of the crashed pods and whatnot. That would get us the most research, because they do give ridiculous amounts, and it's better than trying to farm the plants, in my opinion, 'cause there is always the chance I could die fighting the plants. A slim chance, but there's still a chance. And the research seems a little bit varied on those, although isn't one of the plants give more than the crash pods? I'm sure one of them gave like 4,000 something. And if we're wanting to get everything researched, then I'm going to need probably another few tens of thousands of research. Again, not that it's really a problem, but... Is that aluminium up there? I mean, I'm not going for it. No, it'll be... is it wolfmarite on this planet? Or is it copper? I think that looks more like wolfmarite. Coming from my limited experience of collecting it. It's not titanium. It looks kind of similar to titanium, though. No, I think it's copper. I may be wrong, though. I could always just check the Encyclopedia of Planets and see what is the primary resource on this planet, but are we really that bothered? We can generate endless amounts of resources back on our main base on Artrox. Now, we've not been going far enough to see the next track to be... Yes, we have. I can see it, and it looks like we're going to have to dig through another mountain to get to it. I'm fine with that. Dead ahead, Captain. Let's go. So, what have we talked about in previous episodes? Because I need something to fill the empty space of noise that's not being made. We've talked about different games that I'd like to play. Oh, we're going to get nodes popping out everywhere here. Different games. I'm sure I've mentioned things that I've been watching recently. I've talked about mortgages, but we won't be doing that one again on this episode, because I could feel myself getting bored talking about it. As much as I enjoy money, it's not exactly a riveting conversation, is it? Oh, Planet Zoo. It's getting a little bit dicey at the minute. A little bit dicey. Yesterday's episode that came out was an episode of me battling with bankruptcy. Ooh, you've got some nice weird terrain again. Was it Desolo that had some weird terrain as well? I think it was. But yeah, money's becoming a bit of an issue on Planet Zoo. I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to be able to keep the series going. And I've just started getting to the bits that I wanted to, where we're building big things up and making it all pretty and whatnot. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do about it. I mean, I have got a ridiculous amount of staff that are nearly all fully promoted. I did look back when I finished the episode I recorded yesterday. I know I'm talking about a different series in this series, but go and watch it if you've not watched Planet Zoo. I'd like to think I'm fairly good at it now, and I kind of know what I'm doing. So yeah. What was I about to say? Yeah, I've got a ridiculous amount of staff. I was looking at the staffing tab as I finished yesterday's episode. I have 67 vendors alone. And that doesn't include all the mechanics, or the vets, or the keepers, because I've got loads of keepers as well. Yeah, there's problems. Definitely problems. That and people aren't using my nice rides. It's dead upsetting. Ugh. I want people to be using my nice rides. I've put a lot of effort into them. Well, the boats are being used well. Although if you've not seen the series, I shouldn't really mention too much, but... yeah, go and have a look if you've not seen it. I am still up for taking suggestions, by the way, on what other people want to see me play. Jurassic World Evolution was a suggestion, but I'd played that a bit off camera, and I really did like it. Guild 3 was one that was suggested to me. I've never played any of the Guild games, so I'm not really sure what they're like. Universe Sim was one by, I think it was Johnny Blowoff, that comments on most of my videos. Thank you, by the way. Universe Sim, that's another one that I really want to have a look at. I did play it a little while, well, a little while ago. Quite a while ago. And it was very, very early access when I played it. It didn't seem like something I could make a series out of at that point, so it might be worth me having a look at it off camera and seeing, you know, how far it's progressed since I last played it, which is easily a year ago, I think, if I'm guessing. I mean, I could tab out and check Steam, but no. But yeah, if you've got any suggestions, feel free to suggest them, obviously. And if you don't want to leave the comments on YouTube, there is my Discord server that you can come and join. That is in the description below, the link to it. And there's a separate channel just for game suggestions. Although, really, should it be called game suggestions or series suggestions? How about I just promote my Discord for a little bit? We've not got many people on there. I've got a few people that have joined. Johnny Blowoff joined quite a while ago to let me know that my comments were turned off on videos, which was dead useful. And again, I couldn't have thanked you enough back then, but I'll thank you again now for it. I've got somebody else called Brittany that's, well, it's Aqueous Blue, I think, on Discord, has joined. And she's the one that suggested Jurassic World Evolution. But yeah, come join. I'm not always up for talking, by the way. You'll see me sat in my own room quite often. I think I'm actually on Discord now because I've muted all the sounds and stuff. And I'll be sat in Dak's room, probably. But you can feel free to message me on there. I might not reply straight away, but I'll reply as and when I can. I just want to try and get people on there to come and chat and, you know, let me know what they think. Let me know things that I could be improving on any game, all games that I play. Making suggestions, you know, generally just having a laugh. And you never know. I did, back in the day, play a series off camera with a subscriber. Not that they are subscribed anymore, for various reasons that I won't go into, but I don't mind the idea of joining people in games like this, because Astroneer is a multiplayer game. I'm looking back to go into Satisfactory, and that's a multiplayer game. Not that I'd play the same map that I'd be playing on camera with subscribers. We'd have a separate map and, you know, just see how it goes. I've played games like Ark and Rust and The Forest and stuff like that. If anybody's interested in playing any survival games or anything like that, I need to stop saying or anything like that. Again, up for suggestions of off-camera games that people may want to play. I'm quite a fan of like the Need for Speeds, bearing in mind I don't tend to play racing games, and I definitely don't play them on camera. But I've been looking for a decent racing game in a while. The last one I bought was The Crew 2. Did not work for me. I don't like driving around and then turning into a plane. Just doesn't feel right. I'll tell you one that I've actually enjoyed playing in the past, and it could be fun to play online. Grand Theft Auto 5. I have got it. I did finish it. I've never played it on camera because it's not the sort of game I'd play on camera. And I don't tend to do the online, but it does look fun from what I've seen of other people. What other games are there that are fun? My brother's currently stuck on World of Warcraft. I need other people to play games with. And as much as I enjoyed World of Warcraft back in the day, I'm not signing up for it now because it eats your life. All of it. I wouldn't be able to get the recordings done. Well, that was bizarre. I wouldn't be able to get all my recording done and join the guild on World of Warcraft and raid and farm and level up and make alt characters. World of Warcraft is a game that you've literally just got to make so much time for. I mean, I didn't mind it back in the day, and I know I've talked about World of Warcraft plenty of time in the past. I liked it back in the day because of the guild that I was in, and I've still got some of those people on like Facebook and Steam and stuff that I used to play World of Warcraft with, but a lot of them, when the guild fell apart, we just kind of stopped talking, which is unfortunate because some of them I'd spoken to for absolutely years. But yeah, it was a shame. In fact, one of the dudes I played World of Warcraft with, back when I was playing World of Warcraft, I went down to stay at his house for a week. He actually drove all the way up the other end, from the other end of the country to come and fetch me. And all the way back, it's like a 300-mile round trip. Dude was an absolute legend, and all the time I was there, he called me Dak. And his partner only ever called me Dak because that's all she'd ever heard my name. I don't even think she actually knew my real name. Oh dear. In fact, that would have been when I was about 18 or so. Yeah, that was a long time ago. Because I am 30 now, in case you're not aware of how old I am. So that was a while ago. In fact, there's a pretty funny story about that. One of the nights we'd gone to the cinemas to watch a late viewing of, it was, I believe, G.I. Joe. Yeah, came out quite a while ago. Late night viewing, so we'd gone to the cinema for about 10 o'clock. And my mum had been phoning me, because back then, me being as young as I was, although not really, she did tend to worry, especially being as though it was meeting somebody off the internet and going to the other end of the country and all this, that jazz. But my mum had been given the house phone number. Ah, have we done 4 already? We've got to have done, if I can see the base. But yeah, late night viewing. My mum had tried to phone my mobile, which was switched off, obviously, because I'm in the cinema. I'm not one of those idiots that leaves the phone on. Switched my mobile off, so she'd phoned this number that had been given to her, the house phone. And unbeknown to the dude that gave her the number, it was incorrect. He'd got the numbers slightly wrong. It was for a hostel of some description that was down in, well, I can say where he lived because it doesn't really matter. Down in Ipswich. And obviously my mum went into a blind panic. She thought I'd been kidnapped, I'd been killed. You know, all the fun sort of stuff that can happen when you meet random people off the internet. Bearing in mind, I'd known this dude for years at this point. I knew his missus. I knew his cat's names at the time. I don't know his cat's names anymore, but yeah, my mum went into a blind panic. So when I came out of the cinema about midnight, probably getting on towards 1 o'clock, I'd got like 30, 40 missed calls from my mum. Phoned her back. It's like, hey, what's up? And she explained to us. So I told the dude, and I kid you not, he looked like he wanted to break down crying, because I told him all along that if anything happened to me, my mum would avenge me, and she'd find him and kill him. And he didn't know what to do. His missives gave him an absolute crack. We just need to see which direction we're going in next. East. So I'm going past this pillar. Yeah, his missus gave him quite a crack. And then she wanted to talk to my mum. She couldn't apologise enough for him being such an idiot. Oh, it was absolutely hilarious. But yeah, that was a fun week away. I remember that we rented a Ghostbuster game. Because it was meant to be multiplayer, and then it turns out it was only multiplayer if you played online, which he'd not got online, so that was a bit of a bust. I've only ever met a few people off the internet. He's one of them. There was a lass that I met from a different website. She was a bit of a goth, like myself. It's kind of cool to go out with her. We went out drinking in the local city to me. Decent nights out. Fun was had. Drunkenness. Lots of. But yeah, I think that's about it for... Oh no, I've met one other person who was kind of crazy. Went to the cinema. Went to go and watch Ted 2 when that was released. And then I wasn't allowed to leave. I was stuck in the car park of the cinema for a good 2 hours after the movie ended. And I thought it was a bit much, a bit overbearing. Bearing in mind, we were only supposed to be friends, and then I got messages like, I wish I'd have kissed you. And it's like, I just stopped replying. I'm not one for talking to people all that much, even though I'm telling you to come join my Discord and have a chat with me and whatever. But not in this sense. I enjoy talking to people, so it's just like I kind of started ignoring the person. To which she knew where I worked, so she sent somebody in to see if I was alright. Thought that I might have done something silly. No, I wouldn't. Why would I have done that? Told my work colleagues that she thought I was on drugs. Thanks for that one. To which, when I actually came back in, my work colleagues were a little bit concerned. Me too. She then got one stern final message from me saying, you know, not to bother me anymore, basically. Yeah. So I've had 2 good encounters with people from the internet and 1 slightly crazy encounter. Any of you guys met anybody off the internet? Even if it's just like, you know, off dating websites, gone for a date with anybody and they've turned out to be crazy, anything like that? Anybody that you've played games with? I mean, there's something that I really want to do at some point in the future, but I'm a little bit nervous about it, and it's going to some form of conference. I mean, it's PAX West or East on at the minute, and I only know because of Steam. One of them events is on at the minute. I know Frontier for Planet Zoo and Jurassic World Evolution have Frontier Con and stuff like that. I mean, I'm also quite the anime fan. I wouldn't mind going to, well, I don't think I'd go to Comic-Con. That's a little bit big for my boots, but yeah, any of you guys been to any conventions, anything like that? Like I say, I'd be nervous about going, and I don't actually know anybody that would go with me. Well, actually I do. A dude at work linked me to... It was like an anime convention that was in Sheffield that isn't that far from where we are. I mean, it's still quite a decent trip, but yeah, he wanted to go to that, and then that kind of fizzled out. But yeah, any of you guys been to any conventions that's been fun? They always look fun to me. I love some of the costumes people go in as. I mean, I would attempt it myself. There's a couple of anime characters that I think I could dress up as. I don't think I'd quite get away with any of the game characters. If I'm going to mention anime characters, if anybody's seen Bleach, Byakugan. No, Byakugan's the thing from Naruto. Byakuya Kuchiki? I can't remember his name. It's been years since I've watched that. He's got like long black hair and wears a long black Shinigami robe. I know. And yeah, I'm terrible at pronouncing Japanese words, but... who's the other one? It's from My Hero Academia. Aizawa? He's got long black hair. Wears a great big scarf around his face. Apparently always carries a sleeping bag in case he's got to nap. I mean, I can definitely get on board with that one. I'm not going to have any problems with just wrapping up in a sleeping bag and getting down for an hour or 2. Going to sleep. Sounds quite nice to me. Who else? I mean, I've watched plenty of animes, but I don't think there's anybody else. I mean, out of games, I always think Sephiroth is quite cool, obviously from Final Fantasy. If you're not aware, then really, what have you been doing with your life if you don't know who Sephiroth is? It's kind of got to be people with long hair, because obviously, kind of long hair, admittedly. I have been contemplating the idea of getting rid of it at some time soon. Who knows? I might do. I've technically been growing my hair since I was about 15, so half of my life. I did have it cut anime style at one point, and then didn't like it, so I grew it back out, and that's when I had all red streaks in my hair, and yeah, can't really imagine it with me with coloured hair now. The only colour I've got in my hair, apart from my natural colour of black, is grey, unfortunately. Not really much I can do about that one. This can actually dig out under shelters. I wonder if you could destroy a shelter if you dug a big enough hole into the planet underneath it. I mean, I know a certain planet that I misplaced a shelter, so it might be worth it, but from what I've read, no, you can't get rid of them once you've placed them. So that was kind of a good thing to have learned. But yeah, do you guys think I look like anybody in particular from any animes or games? Again, feel free to comment below. I am trying to forcibly come up with things that you could comment on, because there's only a certain few people that comment. Johnny Blowoff, again, what's your name? Brittany, I'm fairly sure it's your real name, so I'll just call you Brittany, and not the other bit. Admittedly, people will see the name in the comments, so meh. Phenom was one that comments quite a bit on my Slay the Spire series. I've got Burst that comments quite a bit on my Slay the Spire series. Burst being a much better player than me, always giving me tips, and it's greatly appreciated. But yeah, don't be afraid. Come leave comments. I want to see new people commenting. Astroneer, amusingly, is probably one of my most popular series on the channel ever. I mean, It's not very popular compared to some people, but I don't care. It's popular for my channel. And I want some of the people that are watching to come and comment, rather than, I know this sounds terrible, rather than the same faces commented all the time. It's not that I dislike the same faces commented all the time, because normally you've got very, very valuable things to say. And I always like to hear your tips and stuff. But join in. Comment on their comments. You know, we could get a little bit of a conversation going. Give me hints and tips on how I can be doing the games better. Like, right now, why am I digging an entire road up in the sky? I don't think that's very productive. So let's just dive down, and we'll start digging out the soil that I've just wasted. Because we can already see the tractor beam in the background. It's actually taken us only 30 minutes to do all of this. I do want to double check that I've actually got all of them, because I've been rambling that much. I'm really not sure if I've actually unlocked all of them. But yeah, let's get some conversations going, people. Come and join in with the comments. I know particularly on Astroneer, Johnny Blowoff has commented on most episodes, if not all. If not all. Now that's some dedication, and I greatly appreciate it. Showing the enthusiasm for me to keep the channel going. You know, generally I thrive off other people letting me know what they enjoy, what they dislike, so I can avoid that in future. And you know, I just generally go with your hints, tips, and suggestions. So get them in there. Come join the comments. Come join the Discord. Anything, all of it. I've got a Facebook page and a Twitter, but you know, I'm kind of working away from them now. I think the Facebook page that I've got, generally it just allows me to spam my friends on Facebook, because obviously I share the thing on my own personal Facebook. I think I've got my subscribers out of my friends now. I don't think I'm getting any more, because I've had the channel for 634 days as of today. I can tell with my Slay the Spire that Let's Daily, because I've done that every day since I started the channel. We're a little bit high up here. Can we back it off and level it out a little bit more, please? But yeah, the Facebook page, I can't really use it for that much. I mean, I used to share every single video, but I'm not being funny. The people that have subscribed already get notifications from YouTube, obviously. And all the other people, I'm probably just annoying by constantly spamming videos. So I stopped spamming videos, and I started only using it when I was starting a new series or ending a series, just so people knew when new content was coming out. But yeah, I've really never been a Twitter person. I mean, I got Twitter mainly to follow the first person I ever watched on YouTube, that I don't watch anymore, so I'm not going to name the name. Northern Lion. I followed Quill18 for quite a while. I know Total Time Waster has got his own Twitter account as well. Well, actually, I've not been on that Twitter that much, so I can't even comment whether he's posted that much, but he seems to use his Discord for more announcements and stuff. So, I'm kind of stealing his idea a bit, although I assume everybody that's a content creator does similar things. I meant to check back there, didn't I, if we've unlocked all the gates, because I've been rambling that much. Never mind, we'll check back at main base. Yeah, I assume a lot of people use their Discords for announcements and stuff. I mean, I would actually try and stream onto my Discord, but I know... Is there like a tiered unlocking system or something on Discord, where your stream quality gets better the higher tier your Discord is, or something like that? I don't know. I've not had a proper look into it, but, I mean, occasionally me and my brother stream to each other if we're on games and we want each other to see what the other can see. It's kind of a stopgap between me starting Twitch, because as I've mentioned before, me and Twitch, it'd be a little bit dicey because of my full-time job. The schedule for Twitch would be a bit hectic, a bit, oh, I'm just going to stream for a couple of hours here or there. I mean, that may work for some people, but it's like I'll come home from work after an early shift about 6, 7 o'clock at night, and then I'll record a little bit. That takes me to about 9 o'clock at night, and not being funny, I then get up at 6:30 the day after to start recording again. So I'm not really going to want to... Yeah, they're all active. Cool, we can start digging down to the middle of the planet and finish off on this one. I'm not going to really want to start streaming at like 9 o'clock at night for a couple of hours, because by that point I just want to chill out and watch other YouTubers and programs and stuff, and we've got a weird bug here that I can't drive through this. Yeah, I want to watch other YouTubers, watch all my programs. The Walking Dead just started again, so I'll be watching plenty of that. Let's go about this angle. You know, you don't want to throw your entire life into it. I mean, I do want to throw my entire life into YouTube and Twitch and gaming and stuff like that. I mean, I need to be a much bigger channel to be able to do that, because I can't not go to work. My income is what pays for my house and my internet, which allows me to do YouTube. So, like I say, I'm hoping that I do some form of video that explodes the channel. I mean, I've seen it with other people. Oh, Let's Game It Out. I'd never heard of the dude until like half a year or so ago, maybe less, when I saw him do a Satisfactory video. But he plays Satisfactory, if I say wrong, I mean there's no wrong way to play a game. He doesn't build all crisp, clean designs like everybody else does. He builds it chaotic and crazy and whatnot. I mean, it's not my cup of tea. Whoa! I'm fairly sure that's titanium. And I'm fairly sure that's ammonium. Yeah, he plays games wrong and tries to break the game and build crazy things. And don't get me wrong, he is absolutely hilarious. But I'm fairly sure, before that, he did videos a little bit like me, on a regular basis, and they don't seem like they were as good as his latest stuff, but then his channel's just exploded. I'm sure when I subscribed to him, he had like, and this is a rough estimate, like 20,000 subscribers, and then a month or so later it was on like 80,000. That is insanity. Absolute insanity. But this is why I'm trying to do different things, like my 7 Days to Die movie, as I called it. Ooh, I see Astroneer there, so we've got to be getting close, and the steering seems to be going a bit janky. But yeah, I don't want to be a one-hit wonder either. One of the comments I remember from ages ago is somebody saying, how have you got more videos than more subscribers? I mean, I want to be... Ooh. We're very close. I want to... Get this mushroom out my way, please. Ah. I don't want to be a one-hit wonder. I want to make constant content that people enjoy. You know what? I'm just going to back up. And can we dip down under this? I'm going to leave it there. I don't want to get the tractor impaled or anything daft like that. I need to remember to place my packer down as well, so we could... Ah, we're on this one. Well, that makes it easier. Yeah, I don't want to be a one-hit wonder. I want it to be a nice community that we've got built around the channel and stuff like that. I'll throw the tethers down so we know where to go. Can you stop rolling, please? There we go. Yeah, I want to build a community up. That's why I want people to come on Discord. That's why I want people to be commenting and stuff like that. I want lots and lots of people to enjoy what I do, because I enjoy what I do. I mean, again, not naming any names, I have watched people recently and thought, you're a little bit boring. I'm not being funny. I'm fairly sure my content could come across as fairly boring at times. Each to their own. You might not like what I do. What are we building here? Explosive powder. Now, I haven't even made any of that. I'm not even sure how you make any of that. So, we're going to have to go back to Artrox. What is happening? We're going to have to go back to Artrox, which we knew was going to happen anyway, but still, I'm doing a longer episode today because we're doing this entire planet in one sitting. And we'll find out how to make explosive powder. I really hope I don't need research for this now. Surely it's going to be something with sulfur. I really should have got that a little bit closer, but anyway. Yeah, surely it's going to be something with sulfur. Oh, you make it in the chemical thing, don't you? Yeah, the refinery. Is it a refinery? Come on. About face. It's not turning left for some reason. It's drunk. Whoa, it is skidding like an absolute beast. Turn. Please. Thank you. Game went all crazy a little bit there. Yeah, I watch other people and I think, you're a little bit boring, but then they've got like thousands and thousands more subscribers than me, so they're clearly doing something good, aren't they? It's just personal preference. Like I say, I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I occasionally watch my own episode back, which, yes, it is a little bit vain. It's more of a quality check than anything, because occasionally I have had things go wrong on videos, and I'd rather catch it myself. A good example, actually, would be my 7 Days to Die movie. As soon as I'd finished rendering that, I watched it back, because, I mean, I wanted to see the completed thing, and personally, I loved it, but I'm a little bit biased. I made the damn thing. I thought it had all rendered properly, and it got to a little bit quite near the start, actually, and all the editing I'd done in the sound messed up. Me and my brother's conversations stopped. When I did time-lapse super speed bits between, you know, just me running around, all that sound came back, the music went away. I don't know what I'd done to it, but if I'd have released that video with that error in it, I'd have been devastated. I'm so glad. I mean, I watched the rest of it after that, and that was the only thing I'd messed up. But just making that one video, I'm so much more confident at video editing, so I am going to be doing other things like that as well in the future. Alright, let's go back to Artrox. But yeah, that's just a different style of video that I want to try doing. I do want to try doing a building time-lapse sort of thing. I might have to play something like City Skylines to do something like that. I mean, I could do it with Planet Zoo, but I think I'm getting towards the end of that series for now. And then I will be leaving it off. When I go back to Satisfactory, I'll definitely be doing time-lapses in that, because it's a very grindy game, or it can be a very grindy game. And I don't really want to have my viewers, all of you guys, sit and just watch me, you know, running at 2 kilometers to go and get oil and then pathing all the way back. I'd just put snippets in there. It's a game where I'm definitely committed to doing a lot of it off camera, or the groundwork and, you know, just the tedious, boring stuff. I do that off camera. I show the good bits off, which I know I've been quite bad for in previous games. Well, actually, my last Satisfactory playthrough, I know there was a lot in there where I could have cut it out and made it shorter. I didn't do video editing that much back then. The only time I did video editing is if I messed the video up and like stopped recording midway through and had to join 2 videos together. Wouldn't really call that editing. In fact, there's a different program, because I use Sony Vegas. There's a different program that I used to use entirely that could just join 2 videos together, and it was so much quicker than Sony Vegas. But I want to go bigger, I want to go better, so again, hints and tips for that, greatly appreciated. I'll always take feedback, so long as it's constructive and not just downright insulting. If it's downright insulting, you just get ignored. Simple as that. So long as there's some sort of point in there, is my point. Right, explosive powder. How do you make it? Carbon, carbon, and sulfur. Well, would you have a look at that? We've got loads of carbon, weirdly, that we can just use up. I've not actually used explosive powder in anything in this game so far. And I might as well take the sulfur from here. And turn you back on. Don't know why it's reset. Has there been a patch or something? I didn't actually need to take 3 sulfurs off there. Put one back. Put one back. I need 1 for each machine. Explosive powder, explosive powder. But yeah, I think that's enough about me rambling on about where I want the channel to go and what I'd like. Oh, I just got the achievement lab rat. Use the chemistry lab to synthesize each composite material. I mean, honestly, I thought I'd already done that, but evidently not. We need to make another shelter up as well. Don't I need quartz for part of that? And I've not got any quartz. I might make the shelter up off camera, ready for our final planet. But for now, we can go back to Calidor and we can get that one finished. I mean, it's been what I assume is nowadays a normal length video for Astroneer. We're on about 45 minutes. It's probably going to be about 50 minutes to finish. It was something Johnny Blowoff said that I kind of liked the idea of. He liked the longer episodes. They've not always got to be longer. But if you're doing something and you want to show it all the way through to the end, then you kind of need more time. And with that, doing time lapses and, you know, putting music in. Music's a personal preference, as he pointed out. Not everybody will like the songs I put into a time lapse, so it's a little bit risky doing it that way. But, yeah, I kind of forgot the point I was on about then. I've been rambling that much. And you want to know something? It's not good me talking quite this much on an episode today, especially for an hour-long episode. So I've got to do an induction for a new starter at work today, which is 4 hours of me talking. That's right. You might watch me for an hour in one go and listen to me talk, but at least you've got a game to watch. Imagine me reading a book to you for 4 hours. Yeah, this is my diary. 2020 diary. I know, stylish, right? Yeah. I get bored of the sound of my own voice, so God help people that are listening to me. Tell them, and I mean it not being funny, it's work stuff, so it is very boring, and it's all the health and safety stuff, and I'm already boring myself with it. It's about as good as me talking about mortgages. But no, completely forgot what I was on about. Anyway, let's get down to the middle of this planet. Admittedly, I shouldn't really be going this fast because I'm fairly sure there's a bump in the road. Wow, it's drifting quite a bit. Stop it. That's not quite it yet. I'm feathering the brakes. We're slowing down. I just want to roll gently. Gently. I really should do what I did suggest on one of my other videos and build a wall as we get to the centre so I can literally just roll down these at full speed. But no, my luck, I'd ramp up the wall and catapult myself into the core. And then we'd be stuck forever. Is this it? No, we can see it down there, look. Steady. Steady. Right, I want to get a little bit... Oh, yeah, we couldn't get a little bit close, could we? So these stupids... Oh, alright then. I can get a little bit closer. Anyway, let's go. Keep sliding. You're actually quick at running, dude. Let's go. We'll just throw our tethers down again so we know where we want to come back up. And... there. I mean, it's fairly easy to tell. There's only 2 of them style. Oh, wrong side. Yeah, only 2 of them style ones. Pillars, whatever they're called. But, fall damage again. God damn it. Yep, we got it right. Beautiful. And you can go there. And you can go there. You know what? What's just occurred to me? I've got one more planet to do, and I honestly don't know what I'm going to ramble on about for the next one. It kind of concerns me, because I do talk absolute rubbish for quite a while. And to think I used to be very quiet before I started my job about 10 years ago. Very, very quiet. Calidor Awakened, we've got the Arid Suit, we've got the Calidor Colours, I've got Solve the Gateway Engine on Calidor achievement on Steam. We're just going to jump to the satellite so I can get my screenshot and show that we've done it all in one episode. Yippee, you're right. And then we can see that we've only got one more planet to do, and it's the pink one. It's the pink one. Right. Which one are you? You are that one. I've got to get the screenshot. There we go. Admittedly, all the thumbnails for the videos are probably looking fairly similar at this point. I know, I know. Calidor was on its own, wasn't it? It was you, because that one's Artrox. Yeah, Calidor's not got a moon. It's been quite nice, actually. I've generally learnt the solar system at this point. Generally. Not completely. What way is up? Crazy. I'm fairly sure our tethers are going to be on this one. Maybe around the other side. I'm sure it's this one, though. Yeah, it's this one. Thank you. We can go back to the surface. We can have a look at the new costume that we've just unlocked and the new colour scheme. And we may change it up again. I do quite like this colour scheme at the minute, though, so it's got to be a rather impressive colour scheme to sway me. Grab the seat. We can reverse that. Come on. Damn it. It's not turning left again. That's it. Let's overturn left a little bit, and then I can just feather right until steering regains its normal control. Yeah, one more planet. Like I say, between episodes, I will go and make another shelter and another landing pad, launch pad, whatever it's called. So we've got a little bit of a base on every single planet. But yeah, we'll start next episode at me being landed on the correct planet this time. And we'll just get that sorted, and then that's the final planet. I've not decided. Shall I, and you're not going to be able to reply in time for feedback to this, by the way, just so you know, because I will be recording more episodes before this goes out. I'm not one to leave it until the day before and record. I like to be in front, and I'm quite far in front with Astroneer at the moment. Actually, a week's worth in front, more than. So, yeah. Yeah, you're miles behind me. I don't know if I'm going to leave it on a cliffhanger and not put the last thing in and start another... Yeah. Although I've just ruined the surprise, haven't I? I'm going to leave you on a cliffhanger next episode. See how you like that one. Yeah, I'm not going to put the last node in. We'll save that for a brand new episode. And then we'll see what the opening of the portal looks like and what happens from that point. If there's more things to do from that point onwards, that's going to be dead cool. If not, I mean, I don't see why if not, but if not, then we will just make some probes up and go to the other planets that I've not unlocked yet. Right, let's get a good facing. And we will have a look at... We've got the Arid suit, which personally I don't really like. And we've got these colours. Oh, that is hideous. Oh, I'm sorry, but... If you've got that, no. Ooh. I do like the Desolo Mirrored Blue. And Beyond achievement. That's got to be from unlocking all the planets or something. And then we've got all of these, but I don't use any of the emotes. Let's just get rid of the star, because I hate things being up there. But we're going to finish this episode off with me dying and suffocating at the same time. Apparently. So yeah, one more planet to go. We're nearly there, ladies and gentlemen. We are nearly there. Anyway, that is going to be it for today's episode. So thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see some more. All comments and feedback, greatly appreciated as always. And other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Cheers!